Oh, we had to start strong. We had to start strong there, that's for sure. And what a better way to start than Big Daddy sliding across the ground like the graceful gazelle that he is. Anyway, welcome all my friends this Sunday evening. Cheers to you all. Samantha, Scotty, Glowing, Donnie, what's going on? Chow. I was just thinking about you, Donnie. I was thinking about playing this. This is I'll have to change the screen. One sec. I was just looking through my history of stuff. Sorry if I missed anyone, but Glowing, I think I said Glowing, Shaheem. I was looking through my history of things that I'd created in the past, and one of them was obviously what I just played then. And Humongous, how are you, mate? And Glenn, good to see you, bud. And one of those things I found, as well as Seagal doing the little slippy slidey thing there, was this little bad boy. Where are we? I made this a while ago. This is for you, Donnie. I know you're Italian, so this is this is Seagal and his Italian glory for you, Donnie.
Bing, bang, boom. Richie, Bobby Lupo. Richie. Huh? Richie.
Yeah, I have some Italian on my mother's side.
Huh? Yeah. Bobby Lupo. Bing, bang, boom. Forget about it. Hey, you, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. I mean, he really leans into that one.
Richie. Coraggio. We're going to call him Coraggio.
Coraggio.
Be a nice guy, right? ¿Cómo se stasera?
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?
Good old Italian Seagal. Just out of curiosity, Samantha, what does it feel like when what does it feel like when someone when a pig takes a shit in your head? WJ, I'm glad you're making your own movies now, but I definitely prefer the Godfrey, Olin Ray, Ed Wood approach of editing films together over AI. I get it though, budget. What movies did I make? I'm not making my own movies, bro. I don't have. You know how long it would take, and nothing's free. So there'll be no movie. We'll be making a movie trailer. We'll definitely be making a movie trailer, but I don't think we're going to be making a movie. We are doing a live quarter. You're just in time, mate. We're doing a live. So anyway, tonight's agenda. We've got a couple of things going on. I thought we'd go through the movie Mercenary for Justice. I like this little what's it called? This little going through movies and picking out things, because when I do the movie videos, like the movie review videos, obviously I can't always go through everything. I mean, it's impossible to go through absolutely everything. So you miss out on things. You just try and put the funny shit in, but then there's other stuff you miss out on. So as I did last week, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, we did a bit of a quiz as we go along, where you guys try and guess what's coming up next, or some sort of weird ass question that I ask. On top of that, we've obviously got the Bullshito video that I'm sure many of you probably saw at some point. A few other random videos. We've got Sensei or Not game coming up as well. There's a lot going on. I was thinking we might start, like I said, writing our little trailer. You know, it's like a little group. It's like a little group venture. You know what I mean? Like it's a little group venture. And then I can get, if we make it decent money off the trailer, if it does really good, whatever money we make off it, I'll give away in t-shirts. We'll do something like that. Diana, good to see you, darling. Welcome. Zig, how are you, mate? All good, brother. All good. As long as you make it, it doesn't matter if you're late. So, there's a lot going on tonight, as well as some random shit, which we'll get the random shit out the way now. The reason I asked the WNBA question is because of this little champion right here.
You like Chicago Sky? It looks like you do.
I have never heard of this group. I have never heard of this.
You've never heard of Sky basketball, the women
Okay, so I've never heard of Sky Basketball, the women's team, either.
team?
No.
You know they won the championship, right?
No.
You didn't know that? Well, now you do.
No, I do, but I still don't really know anything else.
All right, do you know who the Sky is playing today?
No.
What are you looking forward to today with this group?
The buffet.
To like be
Kid's a legend. He literally just said.
You like Chicago?
I mean, he could be Seagal's kid.
To today with this group.
The buffet.
He's looking forward to the buffet. I mean,
You like Chicago
That's pretty
Sky? It looks
badass.
like you do.
that's pretty badass. I like the fact that he's going for the buffet. Doesn't know anything about WNBA. I mean, neither do I. I only know about Caitlin Clark because she's causing a bit of a ruckus, and then some other chick called Angel Reese because she's really angry about Caitlin Clark. And there's this guy who makes these little YouTube shorts where he goes, Angel Reese, part 52. It's pretty funny. And I also know Brittany Griner, who's that really tall woman. I mean, I'll say woman because I'm pretty sure she's a woman, but the voice just sounds very strange. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's a bit of fun. Now, on to the other things we'll get out the way before we move on to Seagal-related business. By the time it's time for by the way, it's time for a new poll. What to watch first? Bushido video or the Seagal movie video? Let's see how we go. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but there was some young lady once upon a time. Her name was Little Tay. She was this little chick that came out flexing about shit. Now, this
the video
little bitch grew up now. She's 18 years old.
was still on YouTube and Instagram. No nudity, nothing explicit, but the vibe was different enough.
So she's 18 now. Now, this little slapper on her 18th birthday pretty much released her OnlyFans at pretty midnight, I think it was. Midnight, the same night that she turned 18. And she made some ridiculous amount because there's a lot of creeps out there that are probably waiting for her to turn 18. There's actually probably a lot of creeps out there that didn't care that she was 18, to be honest with you, that she wasn't 18. But now that she is, yeah, she's she did a bunch of shit. And
Piper Raquel, Brecky Hill, and Jamal. Y'all have 24 hours to respond and
so she's still an annoying little bitch. She's just older and got bigger titties. That's basically all. Seagal probably hit her up. She just turned 18.
cast a vote in whether or not I dropped this 18th birthday link.
She was hyping it up like it was some major album drop. And then
Now, in fairness, right, as this lady points out, I mean, she's got porn star in training, so good on her. I mean, she's embracing her her femininity, whatever. But the thing is, yeah, she put all this shit up and ready to go before she was 18. So technically, I mean, you know, I know it's just an arbitrary number. Some places have 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds. You know, some countries have 14 legal, 15, 16. So I'm not going to get into that shit. But I mean, either way, it's pretty fucked up because a lot of these creeps were waiting. Like, there's even a comment from one guy who says, "I've been waiting for this for a long time." And it's like, dude, that's creepy as shit. Like, that means you've been waiting since she was a freaking. There you go. Been waiting since 2016. That's like, I don't know how many years ago now. That's 9 years ago when she was, what, 9 years old? I'm assuming he could be joking, but it's a pretty twisted joke. Am I still alive? What do you mean?
now
Why wouldn't I still be alive? Am I not on screen? I should be on screen. There we go. I'm on screen. Anyway, there's a lot of freaks out there. So that was the other thing I saw. And then later on, we'll watch a video about this guy interviewing people that think they can fight, which is an interesting thing. Because, you know, a lot of people think they can fight, but they can't do shit for the most part. I mean, honestly, if you've been in some scraps, it's all right. And I'm going to include myself. Like, if you fight against a trained person, you're done. I'd be very confident to fight against someone who has no combat training because I've had enough that I'd be able to, I think, handle myself. But against someone who's done extensive training, like years and years, forget about it. They'll fuck you up. Why are so many people fucked up these days? Well, that's a good question, Drew. The internet, I'd say. I'd say the internet. That's a big part of it. That's a big part of it. And society swings to extremes. You know, society goes from very conservative values to very liberal values and progressive values to very conservative. It's just a pendulum back and forth. So, you know, the world's a crazy place. Anyway, how's the vote going? All right, so we're going to go with the Seagal movie trivia and thingo first. And then we'll play. Well, so what the plan is, we'll play the game after the movie trivia and shit, and then we'll watch the Bushido later. I do have a new Bushido coming next week. Now, in terms of movie, we're going to go to a new vote. I'll let that, what are we at? 16 fuckers voted. Okay, well, we'll see how we go with the vote wise, but I was thinking there's a few movies on the list. Well, we're just gonna scrap that. The next movie review, I think we should just, what I'll do is when I do a movie review, I'll also do a video that we can do the live streams with. So anyway, the next movie review, next Seagal movie to review, the Foreigner, which Space Ice loves, Attack Force. Now, there's a reason I selected these movies, and well, some of these movies is because according to not IMDb, ChatGPT, which pretty much just searches the internet and gets whatever people say. Dubai porta potty. I know about people going to Dubai and doing all that kinky Arab shit and taking shits with rich people and my face. What's up with my face? Am I having a stroke or something? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, movie-wise, I searched on IMDb. Man, I just got to stop smoking weed. So close to the streams. I looked at IMDb and I asked, what is the shittest Seagal film? And it said to me, according to, well, if I had to pick one that really sits at the bottom of the Seagal barrel, I'd go with Attack Force. And not just because of the plot, which feels like it was scribbled on a napkin during lunch. This movie is infamous even among Seagal fans, which is an interesting theory, because it was originally shot as an alien invasion movie, then had the entire plot redubbed into a drug conspiracy story, leading to bizarre mismatches between what you see and what you hear. So this could be awesome. I think we have to jump on this bad boy. Seagal barely moves. A lot of fights are shot with doubles or quick cuts. Well, that's not exactly surprising. Nah, W Against the Dark was that was vampires, wasn't it? Dialogue scenes have strange looping and overdubs, sometimes not even with Seagal's own voice. Well, I mean, that's common. We'll get to that in this movie that we're doing tonight. The tone is all over the place. It's like the X-Files, The Matrix, and a low-budget cop movie got tossed into a blender. Some fans argue The Foreigner or Flight of Fury are worse. Again, I'd say Space Ice thinks The Foreigner is probably worse, but this was up there. I then searched deeper, and somehow, I mean, obviously, the top movies we all agree on: Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, Out for Justice. I don't know why they put Executive Decision. He's barely in it. Doesn't count. Under Siege. Then the mid-tier ones: Machete. He's barely in it. Fire Down Below, sucked balls. Exit Wounds, DMX is cool. Under Siege 2 wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. Glimmer Man was okay because of weigh-ins. Urban Justice, Pistol Whip, meh. And then you get to the shit ones. Half Past Dead with Ja Rule was trash, but you know. Ja Rule's a bit of a douche if you ask me anyway. The Foreigner, Out for a Kill, Against the Dark, there you go, zombie movie. Attack Force. And then bottom of the barrel, Attack Force, On Deadly Ground, and Born to Raise Hell. So I thought we'd put it to a vote and see which way we're going to go. I really want you guys to vote for Attack Force because it seems like it's horrible. So that, you know, I'm just going to say I wish you'd vote for Attack Force, but if you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to ruin the whole thing with your shenanigans, go for it. Well, now, I don't know if you guys have seen Mercenary for Justice. You've probably seen either Space Ice's review or my review. Just dropped a nut, and not in the sexy way. Just dropped a peanut. But Mercenary for Justice was from, well, let's see what year. Got it here somewhere. 2006. So Seagal at this point was 54 years old. He was sporting, like, I mean, the photos here are very strange. That doesn't even look like his head. It's a weird, if you look at his hairstyle in this movie, he doesn't even look like that. That looks like Photoshop. Look at his ears and his hair look weird. The whole thing looks strange. Because it doesn't look anything like him. If you go to images from the movie, he's got this kind of shit going on, which looks nothing like that photo that I just showed you before. They look nothing alike. Definitely been photoshopped or something's going. I mean, his eyes look squinty as shit. He looks squinty as shit. His eyes are just very squinty. They're bigger in, they're slightly bigger in the actual movie. Anyway, let's get into it. Danny Trejo is so nice. He signed an autograph for one of my sons years and years ago and signed it Uncle Machete. Danny Trejo is a really good dude. He whenever he plays a bad guy in a movie, he makes sure they die or go to jail because he doesn't want to glorify crime for kids. So I've heard that about him. He's a pretty decent guy. He doesn't like glorifying criminals, so he always makes sure he dies or goes to jail, which is pretty cool. But anyway, this is Mercenary. So Mercenary for Justice. This is the one with Jubblies. For those of you that don't remember, it's the one with Jubblies. Okay. It honestly starts off like this. John Dresham. So this is the bad guy. This is Luke Goss. Some of you might know him. He was in Cartels with Seagal as well. He also played Jared Nomak, the bad guy in Blade 2, which was a great movie. If you haven't seen Blade 2, you should. It fucking rules. Probably the best. If you ask me, number 2 was probably the best Blade movie. Number 1 was all right with Stephen Dorff, whatever. But number 2, I think, was like Primo Blade. We're going to go with Primo Blade. I like how everyone's adjusted to voting to swing it in the favor of what we like. That's brilliant work. That's why Seagalism rules. Rad, good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, John Dresham, CIA Dirty Deeds Man. That's how they subtitle this shit. Like, you can already tell it's a shitty movie. No self-respecting movie would put like a brackets CIA Dirty Deeds Man. They'd call him like a Black Ops strategist or some bullshit like that.
That's it. I want those independent contractors believing they're liberating those people.
Did you think that I was going to tell?
Now, this guy here, right? This guy's really annoying because the way he speaks. I don't know if you guys remember this movie, but this guy's got a really annoying cadence to his voice, and he hams it up extremely, extremely badly, which is annoying. Also, Mr. Anthony Chappell is the Black Ops producer, not like OPS. I'm pretty sure it should be OPS, but this is more like Black Opportunities producer. So he's like a diversity guy, I guess. Black Opportunities.
Tell them that they're risking their lives so that we can get rich off of diamonds and oil.
I need the best on this one, and I need plausible deniability.
I shall give you the best.
All right. Now, I know this might seem obvious to you, but who is the best they're speaking of? Is it A, are they speaking about Sensei Nuksak? B, are they speaking about a couple of wankers? C, are they speaking about Chuck Norris? Or D, are they speaking about some fat hillbilly fucker? So who's the best that they're speaking of? Now, I know a lot of these answers, well, 3 of these answers could cover Seagal in general, but you know, and it's an interesting one to start with. A, B, C. Oh, I forgot all about it, by the way. We've got the new soundboard up. So the soundboard now in completion while you guys are answering. We've got Richie. Obviously, we got, correct answer, wrong answer.
Vladimir Putin.
We got Big Vlad.
Can I laugh in your face?
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Good pussy.
Good pussy.
I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
We got snatching going on.
Some drugs and some women.
We got drugs and women. Got a punch.
Do you know who the fuck I am, bitch?
Okay, that was AI, though.
I will come on your dad's tits and make your mother watch.
That's also AI.
You know, I must be a dumb motherfucker or something.
Okay, now we got...
But it might could be an illusion.
We got illusion. Now, I did a bit of a hybrid, as you guys spoke about last week, so I do listen to the people.
Yeah, now you owe me some good cookies.
Instead of going with pussy, I went with now you owe me some good cookies.
Yeah, now you owe me some good cookies.
Now we got...
I love the fuck out of good pussy.
So I've mixed them both up there. A bit of a mismatch, a bit of a hybrid.
I love the fuck out of good pussy.
And, of course, to finish up on...
Black.
Got to have that. So, anyway, that's the soundboard. So what are we going with? We've got A. Well, here's the thing. The answer to this one's a bit of a strange one. It does include a fat hillbilly here. He's part of the team, the fat hillbilly. And this guy here is part of it too.
Kruger and Kirk.
It's like these 2 douchebags here. So they're part of the team too.
Missions expert, South Africans. More specifically, Afrikaners.
Africanus. And the first thing we see about Seagal, of course, is
More specifically, Africanus. Africanus.
he's firing a gun. I don't know what he's shooting at. He's kind of going sideways a little bit.
John Seagal, the most decorated soldier.
Okay, so he's the most decorated soldier. He's the most decorated soldier in which war? Okay, which war is Seagal the most decorated soldier in? He's obviously ex-special forces, shits all over your dad in a fight with one arm behind his back. Which war was he the most decorated soldier? Was it A, Vietnam, B, Pearl Harbor, C, the First Gulf War, or D, Russia or Ukraine? There is no all of the above. You have to choose one. Even though technically you are right, Rad Guy. You are right technically. Well, I was going to put down Cookie Wars, but that was too obvious. The Cookie, there you go, exactly what Humongous said. I was going to put Cookie Wars as an answer. But what are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Richie!
Yeah, now you owe me some good cookies.
The good emu, the great emu war. I do remember that. That was an interesting one in Australia. All right, let's go.
The First Gulf War.
Here's the First Gulf War. By the way, I didn't edit that. They put this in the movie like that. With that, that's the image I use.
And I myself, have risked my life countless times for the American flag. I'm Russian.
We don't need
That, by the way, that's not AI. That's real. He did say that with Piers Morgan. He said he's risked his life countless times for the American flag.
I've risked my life countless times for the American flag.
Now, I don't know how he's done that. If he's talking about maybe his CIA days. Take it easy, Diana. All the best, dear. Do what you got to do. Yeah, I don't know if he was talking about his CIA days where he was, doing CIA shit, covert stuff that he can't talk about, but he talks about. Or he's talking about, I don't know, was he in some kind of fictitious war? But as far as everyone knows, he never really represented it. He wasn't in the army or anything.
I'm Russian.
We don't need a war.
Peace.
I mean, that's just cheesy as shit, man. It's just annoying. It just wanted to punch this guy in the face, both of them. We don't need a war. Peace. All right, now, this is just kind of a self-indulgent question. It's not really a real movie question. What is this annoying dickhead drinking in that glass? All right, is it A, his own jizz, B, some young boy's jizz, C, his own cocky arrogance and ball sweat, or D, hopefully poison and he dies? So what's he drinking in that glass? His own cum, some young boy's jizz, his own cocky arrogance and ball sweat, or hopefully poison and he dies? Well, the correct answer is all of the above. He's just annoying as shit. I just wanted to put that in there.
Sending civilians fleeing for their lives.
All right, now this has just got to be racist as shit, right? Like, it's not just me. So they're talking about, they're somewhere in, I don't know, French army base camp in Southern Africa, right? They're in Africa somewhere. All right, so they're in Africa where they've got some blonde bitch doing some reporting. And then she talks about the refugees fleeing. And then this is they're not fleeing, by the way. They're casually just walking away. Like they're relocating. I wouldn't say fleeing. Fleeing implies some sort of urgency, right? Like you're fleeing the scene. You got to get out of there. Listen to the music they put as well. Fucking racist as shit.
Fleeing for their lives.
I mean, it's just got to. It's like that went on, by the way, in the actual movie for a good. Probably 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. About 30 seconds, 40 seconds. I'm from. Well, welcome, Mark. We're in your hometown, brother. They just had to put some racist African music on in the background while people were fleeing. And that's the French ambassador. And that dog, by the way, earlier that we saw here, This dog's useless. He doesn't attack anybody. He doesn't do shit. I am crying. I'm not feeling well. Bye, guys. All right, mate. Take it easy. Is this the guy who loves Seagal? I love Seagal a lot. That's all right, mate. I'm hoping you mean ironically. Seagal is African. Well, he might not be African, but he's definitely Shaheem. He's definitely. So this is the French ambassador. That's his wife. Now, they've got maids and assistants helping them out. All right. Now, obviously, it's South Africa. But just in case you're not sure, what will the maid be? A white chick. B, a black chick. C, a Latino chick. Or D, an Asian chick. What are we thinking? Is the maid going to be white, black, Latino, or Asian? Or I'll give you a hint. Give you a hint. No Slav. It could be a bit. I know you're thinking big booty Latinas, guys, but no. I can confirm that she is indeed an African lady, guessing from South Africa.
Children will be down in a minute. Please get their breakfast ready on the table.
All right, so while they're cooking breakfast for the white man, while those black people are cooking breakfast for the white man over there, the ambassador, the French ambassador, by the way, not even like a South African dude, he's a French douche. This bitch strolls up to the gates of the French ambassador's place, which, by the way, he's got neighbors, he's got people living across the road. There's people everywhere. He doesn't just live by himself. There's people everywhere. She beats the shit out of everyone. No one seems to blink or. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, she's just kicking everyone's ass. I mean, leg kick. Yep. There's no way she's snapping that dude's neck like that. There's no way she's snapping any dude's neck like that. It's not happening. Now, do we think that Sensei banged Blong jugs? Really? Like, realistically, do we think he had a crack? He may not have been successful, but I reckon he was. Do we think he had a crack? A, yes. B, she had no choice. C, no. All of the above. What are we thinking?
Good pussy. I love the fuck out of good pussy. You know, good pussy. I love the fuck out of good pussy. Some drugs or some women.
All right. Because I'm sure she's there for her personality, but she's too old for him. That's a good point, Glowing.
Colonel, will you risk an attack even though these mercenaries have taken civilian hostages?
All right, so she says, will you risk an attack even though the mercenaries have taken civilian hostages? What do you think that general says to the blondie? Sorry, I know there's a lot of questions, but, you know, it's interactive. It's an interactive game. His answer to Blondie about whether the mercenaries taking hostages is A, fuck the hostages. B, we don't bow down to terrorists. C, he completely ignores her. Or D, he punches her in the face. Now, it's not D. I really wish it was. So I can narrow that out for you. I really wish it was D. But it's not. But does he basically say to her, fuck the hostages, we don't bow down to terrorists. He completely ignores her, or he punches her in the face. Punch in the face. Punch in the face.
Colonel,
Yeah, he just ignores her. Like she just wanders off. The brunette wanders up.
when do you strike?
All right, now, she asks a question. He ignores Blondie. Brunette asks a question.
Risk an attack even though these mercenaries have taken civilian hostages?
Yeah, all right, ignores her.
Colonel Roland, when do you strike?
Colonel Roland, when do you strike? What do you think his response is? What do you think his response is to Colonel whatever the fuck? When do you strike? Is it A, this evening at 2300 hours? B, we cannot due to the hostages. C, they have nowhere to go, or D, I am a horny Frenchman and I want to bang you. What's our OnlyFans? Big Silos is still back on the little Tay-Tay OnlyFans. I don't know, bro. Search for it on the internet. You'll be able to find it. All right, so his response to when they're going to attack is this evening, 2300 hours, which is logical. We cannot due to the hostages. They have nowhere to go, or I'm a horny Frenchman and I want to bang you. This movie was complete trash, by the way, honestly.
They have nowhere to go.
They have nowhere to go. She asked, when are you going to attack? He says they have nowhere to go. So just out of curiosity, who would we prefer to investigate? This is just a simple question for the lads. Who would you prefer to investigate? Blondie or the brunette?
Looks like I'm with the mercenaries.
What are we thinking, lads? What are we thinking?
Some drugs or some women.
I will snatch every motherfucker birthday. I love the fuck out of good pussy. Good pussy. Good pussy. Good pussy.
A and B three-way. Good choice, Glowing. I like how you're thinking outside the box, mate. That's what life's about. Thinking outside the box. No one's gonna pigeonhole you, son. Just some footage of Seagal shooting left-handed now. I don't actually know if you can actually see the angle that he's on. I imagine the wall's kind of in the way because he's pressed up against the wall. So I don't even know if you can see what he's shooting at. I mean, even then, who is he shooting at over there? Then he just starts shooting randomly. Who's he actually shooting at? I don't know if you guys see that when he shoots, the gun goes up in the air. Kind of just sprays up. Also, his facial expressions. All right, now, if Pork was here, he'd know the answer to this question because he was quite obsessed with it at the time. What are the first words out of Big Papa's mouth in the whole movie? Is it A, we need that chopper now? B, get head office on a secure line? C, I need a fucking chair ASAP? Or D, get home office on a secure line? So there's a bit of misdirection here. Is it A, we need that chopper now? B, get head office on a secure line? C, I need a fucking chair ASAP? Or D, get home office on a secure line? What are we thinking?
But it might could be an illusion.
I see a lot of people answering B, but is it D or is it B?
But it might could be an illusion.
That's the thing, you know? You just don't know. Oh.
Get head office on the secure line. Where's Kruger and his men?
Now, another question, by the way. Oh, sorry about that. 1 sec.
Get head office on the secure line.
Do we think that was his voice? Yeah, like I'm not gonna go through the through putting it at A and B, but do you think that was his voice? Do you think that was actually his voice? Or do you think it was dubbed in? It feels like it was dubbed in. I don't know if that was his voice.
Office on the secure line.
He may have actually said it originally, but they didn't like the way he said it, so they dubbed it back in. And I'm just spitballing here.
Get head office on the secure line. Where's Kruger and his men?
Last call we heard, Kruger took the French ambassador and his family for extra insurance.
Wasn't my call.
He's just looking around at shit. He's not even paying attention to what he's doing. I'm not sure what he's up to, but he's just looking around.
Somebody fucked us.
All right, easy question. Who fucked him? Who fucked him? Did Seagal fuck him? Was it A, Seagal? Did Seagal stunt double fuck him? B. C, was it the Germans? Or D, everybody out there is out there to fuck him? I said, there's no necessarily wrong answer here. Who fucked him? Was it Seagal, his stunt double? Was it the Germans? Or was it everybody out there is out there to fuck him? Only one allowed to. There is only one allowed. Good call, Mark. That's a good point. I can do it now, actually. Oh, no, I can't do it. I don't have an audio form. That's a good call. I'll have to do that. I'll have it ready for next week, mate. But I can tell you that it's in here somewhere. We don't actually know the correct answer, but
I believe that everybody out there is out there to fuck me.
I mean, that's what he thinks. He thinks everyone out there is out there to fuck me. Now, those of you that were talking earlier about which one of them you'd bang, blondie or brunette, or both of them, just keep in mind that brunette's, she's got some sass. She's a sassy gal.
This is another CIA fuck you, isn't it?
She's a bit of an annoying bitch, if we're being honest.
Already forgot the creed. Care for no one, fight for everyone.
That's a good motto, isn't it? I Sigma, this is Alpha 9. I repeat Alpha.
I like how he's alpha. I don't know if that's how they do things in the army, but the fact that he's alpha and the other guy's just sigma, I was impressed. I was adequately pleased when I heard that he was the alpha.
Alpha 9. You read me.
Fucking yank.
I have to put this in my soundboard somewhere too for my American friends.
Fucking yank.
Fucking yank.
You will never learn, will you?
All right, now his next delivery now is similar to which line that he delivers. You're not going to know, but you can just take a guess. Is it similar to A, quickly? B, all right, mama, don't come too hard when you get home. C, but it could be an illusion. Or D, fat, mumble, fat, blah, blah. So his next line delivery is similar to quickly. All right, mama, don't come too hard when you get home. C, but it could be an illusion. Or D, fat, mumble, fat, mumble, fat. All right, you tell me now.
Who do you think we're working for? Hands up! Quickly!
Quickly!
Who do you think we're working for? Hands up! Quickly!
Quickly!
Who do you think we're working for? Quickly!
All right, now next quiz. Fuck, I didn't realize I put so many quiz questions in here, but it is what it is. Just roll with it. What's about to happen to this gentleman here? What's about to happen to this gentleman here who's standing in the middle of a doorway? Just the shot's all strangely shot. A, he will become the token. By that I mean token black guy who dies. B, he lives happily ever after and nothing happens. C, Seagal will try and bang his wife. Or D, his career is over after this shitty movie. So A, he becomes the token black dude who dies. D, lives happily ever after with his wife. C, Seagal will try to bang his wife. Or D, his career is over. Terry Crews. That's not Terry Crews, Mark Andrew Paul. Nothing like Terry Crews. That is extremely racist. It's not, but it's not Terry Crews. All right.
Man!
Now Seagal goes in to save him. I don't know what's going on here with the facials, but the facials in this movie are glorious. He's got some real doing that shit.
Hang on, son. I'm gonna get you on that chopper.
Again, there's a lot of voice dubbing going on here.
Doesn't hear me? Doesn't hear me? Hang on, Joe. Doesn't hear me? Hang on, man. Hang on, man.
Hey, that guy got killed. There's a bit of...
Doesn't hear me? Hang on, man. Hang on, man.
Well, the thing is, David, I can't really show too much of them. You're right, though. You are right. I think I went too heavy with the questions on this one. But it's also difficult to do because YouTube just copyright flags movies very, very quickly.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Well, let's go back here. The reason I put this in here is because his name was Paul. The guy's name just happened to be Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
There's no way for you to run.
Now listen up. I got the French ambassador and his lovely family here, and the truck is ready to blow.
Yeah, so for some reason, this guy takes the French ambassador. They put a bunch of explosives in the truck, and they're on their way out of there. They're I don't know where they're going with the ambassador, but they're going with the ambassador somewhere.
So stand the fuck down.
Now, he tells them to stand down and not shoot at them because they've got explosives.
Tell them to hold their fire. Repeat, everyone stand down.
Colonel, what the fuck are you doing?
Repeat, everyone stand down.
Now, this guy literally says about 3 or 4 times, right? Stand down. Don't shoot at him. He's got his whole family in there. They've got bombs strapped to them. They keep shooting. Now, this is the special effects. What's the lady in the pink and the guy in the blue? Lady in the pink, right, just kind of just snaps in half. Just midair. Like, the explosion didn't kill her. Like, the explosion didn't do it. It was the midair, going in midair that did it. See, she's whole here. Already exploded, but whole here. And then just all of a sudden, bam, gets cut in half. And this guy, I don't even know what's going on. He's got one limb over there, one limb here. They're intact. This person's intact. That person got one limb back. They got one leg, one arm. They lost the left leg, right arm. Okay, why did everyone ignore the general? Was it A, French people don't like French people? Even French people don't like French people. B, nobody could hear him. C, it's never explained. D, who gives a fuck? There are bigger issues. It could be an illusion. Why did everyone ignore that guy? Well, I'd say, if I were to guess, the reason why, no, I couldn't explain to you why. The comms were working. So why did they just ignore him? It makes no sense to why they ignored him. Even French people don't. Do Americans dislike French people too? I know the British don't like Frenchies. I get that. But do the Americans dislike Frenchies as well? I'm curious about that. The correct answer is C. We don't actually get an answer why, but the correct answer is C. All right, now this is definitely Seagal running here. 100%, right? 100% Seagal. These guys drive up. You can't see Seagal's face. And then bam, he just pops up. He just kind of just pops up. Just pops up out of nowhere. There he is. As if he'd been there the whole time. Now, he's angry at this guy because I don't know why he's angry at this guy. He's just angry at this guy the whole time. I guess he doesn't like the way he does business. So he threatens to kill him.
I ought to fucking kill you right now, boy.
I don't think so.
Seagal says, I'm going to kill you right now, boy. All right. And then this guy says, I don't think so. And the question is, what does Seagal say next? After that guy says, I don't think so, Seagal then says, A, only in your dreams. B, why don't you make me? C, yeah, maybe not right now. Or D, waddle, mumble fat. Well, it's funny you mentioned Cajun Seagal, Johnny. We got a lot of different Seagals, but yeah. I think I'm going to skip some of these quiz questions because I went really trigger happy on the quiz questions, so I apologize. I never realized until actually watching it now. And we're not even halfway through, and I've asked about 85 questions, so...
Yeah, maybe not right now.
That was a brilliant reply that he gave. So the whole thing goes...
I ought to fucking kill you right now, boy.
I don't think so.
I ought to fucking kill you right now, boy. I don't think so. And his answer is... Yeah, maybe not right now.
Yeah, maybe not right now.
Someone wrote that and thought it would be a good line for a movie, just so we're clear. Seagal said something in Russian, Mongolian, Native American. Yeah. He did that stunt by himself, by the way. He got up by himself. Just watch this.
Not right now.
That's him. That's not a stunt double. That's him getting up. Now, what I want to know is that him? Do you think that's him? I zoomed in quite a bit because that's a front view. Like normally the front view is Seagal, but do you reckon that's actually him? Because he's running. That guy's running. You know, usually the stunt people do the back shit, but this was like a front view. Even though it was a distant front view, it was still a front view. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? You reckon it's him? All right, now we get to the real reason. You reckon stunt double? I reckon it might be him. I mean, probably not, but it could be. It's hard to tell because of the quality. But it kind of looks like he's kind of. You reckon it's not fat enough? It kind of looks Seagal levels of fat. No, you're right. The hair is not the triangular hair at the front. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's have a quick look and see if we can see him. Yeah, okay. But maybe it's the angle. Maybe it's the angle. You know, it could be the angle. No, you're okay. No, that's a fair. That's a fair. See, there it kind of looks pointy. You got a bit of a. No, you're right. It's probably not him. Now, I imagine Seagal had something to do with the auditioning process. Oh, so she's a South African. I'm guessing Seagal's hand-picked her.
Why are you here, John?
Why is Seagal there? Why is Seagal there? Is it A, to take care of her? Nice boobs. Yeah, good call, DC. Well, yeah. Is he there to take care of her, to bang her, because she bakes great cookies, or just because she has huge tits? Now, there can be more than one right answer here, just so we understand each other. But what's he there for? He just turns up a week later, right? No explanation why. He just rocks up a week later. Good question. Good call, Rad. Making your own category is acceptable in this case because, you know, cookies is probably a euphemism. Yeah, as women from other countries, so you can screw them in your scripts. Is she a well-known actor, Mark? Is she a well-known actor in South Africa? Or is she...
I'm going to look after you and the baby now.
She'll look after her and the baby, right? For no reason whatsoever, he decides he gives her money. The baby, by the way, is not a fucking baby. The baby's 5 years old.
The only reason I took this job was so I could look you in the eye and tell you.
All right. Again, sorry. She wants to look him in the eye and tell him what?
You in the eye and tell you.
She wants to look him in the eye and tell him, A, to fuck off, B, to lose some weight, C, some shit about her heart and feelings, or D, she reasserts that muffins are better than cookies. He's going to eat that baby sucker. She wants to tell him what? To fuck off, to lose some weight, some shit about her heart and feelings, or muffins are better than cookies. He is black. She acted in a popular South Africa soapy, not that famous. Okay.
I've killed for money. I've lied, but my heart never got sold out with the contract. Until now.
So she sold out her heart for the contract, apparently.
Please, John, don't let them hurt my baby.
I don't like her hair out. Her hair's better when it's tied up. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, her titties still look awesome. But I don't like her hair out like
Please,
that.
John, don't let them hurt my baby.
So they kidnapped this guy. So the bad guys kidnapped titties and the young kid, the baby right there. That's a baby, by the way. They kidnapped the baby. I'm not sure exactly what for. I don't understand the point. Somehow, I guess to get him. No, they kidnapped the baby to make him do the job that they need done, which is to get some fuckwit son out of prison, right? But Seagal's smarter than all of them.
Need your help.
I think it'd be good if you let them go.
That's his answer, by the way. I think it'd be good if you let them go.
I think it'd be good if you let them go. You kind of got me over a barrel. How much time do I have?
Okay, I'm going to skip that because I think I asked a question again. But we'll skip
Would you
that.
like to inform John as to why you came so willingly?
So he brings Chalky White on board. Now, for those of you that haven't watched Boardwalk Empire, Chalky White was an awesome character in that, and that's what I always refer to this guy as, Chalky White. This part was a bit weird, all right, in the movie. Chalky White comes to help out Seagal because he doesn't want him to be alone. This bitch gets caught up by the CIA dude, who I'm not sure what the fuck he's up to, but he catches her at the airport with money, and then he says this shit to her.
Oh, we part.
I'm here for you, John.
Right, he's here for him.
Sorry, have we met before?
Oh, we partied on the same island once.
They partied on the same island once, right? Now, which island do you reckon they partied on? And what do you think this is referencing? Is this just a coincidence, or is this it is Luke Goss, yeah. Is it coincidence? This guy goes, we partied on the same island once, and then he looks her up and down like a little bit of a. You think it was A, Fantasy Island, B, Epstein Island, C, Secret CIA Cult Island, which probably exists too, by the way, or D, Seagal Sex Island? A, with JD Vance tattoo. I don't know what that means, but all right. C, Secret CIA Cult Island. They never explain, so we'll just have to speculate,
Honey,
much like Jeffrey Epstein himself.
you work for me now.
She works for him now. I don't know why. Just because I caught her with money. Is it illegal to have a briefcase full of money nowadays? I don't think it is. But they're CIA people, so they can do whatever the fuck they want because, you know, they're CIA. Now we get to see Big Daddy looking handsome as shit. Dapper in that suit, baby. Look at him. Looking dapper. And I think we covered this during the actual... I made a point of this in the actual movie, but he's looking quite the specimen. Yeah, how thick his hair looks too. All right, let's see who's paying attention now. What color was his? Oh, damn it! All right, well we can't do that question anymore now. The question was what color was his tie, but now do we think that's that? Here's the thing. This guy here who plays Seagal stunt double looks a lot like him, but I also don't think this is Seagal because he keeps looking away from the camera. That's what the stunt double generally does. The hair kind of looks on point, but I don't know if that's Seagal. Forget about that. It was a yellow tie. He gets out here. I don't know. I don't think that's him. I think it looks a bit slim. The jacket's a bit larger as well. The jacket looks over-fitting rather than tight. It looks a bit more snug on Seagal. I have a suspicion it's not him. He's too fast.
Dance, motherfucker.
This guy gets up to fight Seagal for some reason.
Get up. Get up.
I think it's much better if we.
Now, I would imagine this guy is probably getting hurt in real life because, you know, Seagal likes to go hard. But it's just a strange scene where Seagal mentions about him liking to hurt women, which has never been brought up before at all, about him hurting women. I mean, he probably killed some people in his mercenary journeys, but he makes it, and then he just says, "You want to dance, motherfucker?" And he gets up to attack Seagal.
We act like professional soldiers.
This is an official request from the CIA. Your Foreign Affairs Division have asked you to help us on this one.
Now, I read the document because, you know, sometimes you just want to make sure they're real. And it does say, to South African government, attention, Foreign Affairs Department, Cape Town, South African. I'm guessing it should be South Africa. From State Department, West Wing, L8, whatever. It's got some numbers on it. It's got confidential. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't come in this form. But it does say, Dear Madam, even though it's a guy, the United Central Intelligence, or maybe the head of it's a lady, request the South African Department of blah, blah, blah to assist. including yada 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 yada. So it checks out. It's legit paperwork by the looks of it. This is probably how it works in the government departments. They just bring papers like this that look like they've been made on Photoshop. I mean, I could do this on Photoshop, by the way, quite easily. I could do this on Photoshop. Seagal wrote that letter himself. No, but he did write a letter to Pooty Poots. I do have a letter from him writing to Pooty Poots somewhere. Yeah, here. Dear Vladimir Putin, I'm planning on visiting Russia soon, and I want to hug you. Anyway. Legit form.
I don't think he trusts me that much.
Really? Well, you don't get paid to think, Maxine.
Nope. She doesn't get paid to think. What does he say to her next? A, gain his trust and get it. B, I don't care what you do. C, fuck him and find out. Or D, offer him a cookie and chair. Take it easy, Glowing. Have a good day, my man. Be well, my friend. Alan, at some point I will, but what we'll do tonight though is on what we've got on standby here is the big man's music video. I thought we'd finish with after we check out, we'll finish with Seagal's music video. All right, anyway, let's get to it, man. This is taking too long. I overdid it with the questions. That's my bad.
Fuck him
I got trigger happy.
and find out.
But he did say fuck him and find out. That was his advice to her.
Think, Maxine. And find out.
Sorry.
So fuck him and find out.
Why not play that music video? It's a great song. It's great lyrics, clearly talking about Seagal, Shaheem. The world needs to know it. Fuck him and find out. She probably did that already for free. Yeah, so they drive right past him. He's standing right next to a white van. No one notices this beast. No one notices the giant whale just standing there, right? At all. Giant triangular hair, just 6'4" dude. Taller than the car he's next to, but they don't see him.
Seagal, you don't have to do this. Yo, this time is different.
No, I'm going to skip that. Okay, this is very strange. A bonus point for anyone who can guess what phone this is. At the very least. I was just thinking about the flip phones. The old school flip phones. Seagal strolls in, puts this on the table. And I ended up finding out what model it was, doing a bit of Google searching. But I don't think anyone's going to know what it is. I thought it was a Nokia, but it's not a Nokia. No, it's not. It's a, believe it or not, they make phones still nowadays, but yeah, go Samantha. It is a Samsung, yeah. Samsung E800 or some shit. There's a bit of trivia for you. My first phone was like a Ericsson 6800. It wasn't a flip. But then I had the 768s, the ones that were blue and green and yellow, whatever. And then I had a T18, which was a gray one, I think. T18. And then I went to Nokia's 3210s. 3210 was great. 7210. 8210. I think it was 8210, not 7210. 8210. Good phones.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, even this little shit kicker, right? Even this little shit kicker gets a treatment.
Yeah.
Definitely not him talking.
Is that you, son?
Yes.
Listen, how you doing? You and your mom all right?
Yeah.
All right. You hang in there, you hear me?
That's quite enough.
Now, what I don't get here, don't worry about that. We'll just skip past that. He could have very easily just asked to speak to the lady. Why did he ask to speak to the kid? Why did he just ask to speak to the mum? He wanted proof of life, right? He could have just asked to speak to the mum. And she would have answered everything, possibly given him some information that would have been useless. Instead, he just starts to speak. I don't know if they're trying to show him as some kind of fatherly figure all of a sudden. But anyway, this guy is possibly awesome. If you've seen the movie, or you've seen the video, you'll know about the nonce.
Yeah.
Sorry, too far.
Enough.
Fuck off.
You looking for me?
He goes, "You looking for me?"
Yeah.
This guy says, "Yeah." Now, what does he say next? He just said, "You looking for me?" And then he said, "Yeah." Now, what does this guy say next? Now, think logically here, people. A, you are dead, motherfucker. B, that's it for you, poop hole. C, I'm going to enjoy this. Or D, sorry, no hard feelings. Now, this is a movie and someone wrote this. Someone decided to write this shit. Just so we understand each other. I don't know why. But someone did decide to write this shit.
That's it for you, poop hole.
Poop hole. Now, there isn't a lot of fight scenes in this with Seagal, unfortunately. He's too busy. I don't know. He's actually too busy acting in this. He's not really doing a lot of action shit. He's doing a lot of acting. So the fight scenes that he does do, I thought I'd slow them down so we at least get a good look at what's going on. No, let's just go back a bit. He did that kick himself, by the way. Now watch as he does a slap. He does a slap, and the gun goes flying up. And then I think he punches the gun by accident. Then he punches the guy. He punches him again. That's my favorite. That's probably one of my favorite scenes right here. He literally punches the air, but they put a punch noise. His facial expressions are the best. Also, can we also appreciate right now that he's wearing a suit? He hasn't quite moved into his wearing muumuus and tablecloth outfits. Lovely hair. He's got impressive hair, yes. I'm impressed he got his leg that high. Well, do the kick. Do the kick. Do the kick. Well, it's impressive. I mean, at this point, he's only 54 years old, but it's still impressive for a 54-year-old, considering he's never really done a high kick in his whole life. I've never actually seen him kick above, I'll say, stomach height. I've never seen him kick above chest height. I'll say that. There was one scene in, what's the one where, Hard to Kill, I think it was, where, is that the one where he's got his kid? Yeah, it was Hard to Kill, right? The one where he fights against the guy near the bodega, and he does a high kick, but he doesn't really do a high kick to his head. He kind of does it to his shoulder area. Now, this guy doesn't last too long. Seagal breaks Mr. Poophole's head. That fight went on for a while. These are the eras where he beats up these guys unnecessarily long. He just likes to wail on them for no reason. It's kind of amusing, but unnecessary.
You know what? I'm from Detroit.
He says he's from Detroit. Where's he really from? We'll skip that. That's just unnecessary. Oh, what did I miss there?
What happened in there?
Yeah, so this. I think I was really high when I was doing the editing. I didn't realize I put so many questions in here. I should have paid more attention. But she asked what happened in the toilet, in the bathroom, and the only thing I could think of putting there was, that's what happens. And then he dances. Now it's not a long scene, but he does dance for like all of a split second, and I thought we'd put it in there.
Tiger, this is Mouse. What's happening at the Beehive?
I love how he just mumbles some shit here. Tiger, this is Mouse. What's happening at the Beehive? That's supposed to be some technical jargon.
Tiger, this is Mouse. What's happening at the Beehive? Eagle, any activities to target?
Now, I think what he said there was, Eagle, any activity, just call me.
Eagle, any activities to target?
Or any activity at the target? What's he saying here?
Eagle, any activities to target?
Any activity, just something or other. Quite good. Can anyone, what was that language? Can anyone understand it besides me?
Eagle, any activities to target?
Any activity just to the target, or just call me? I don't know. Someone. It's not part of the quiz. I just generally need. These guys break into a prison to try find the rich guy's son. He's not there, and luckily there's just a giant armored vehicle parked outside. Now, I'm no expert, but what are the odds of this thing actually being there? It's a very easy question. I ate some fajitas. I think I got Seagal beard now. You need some fajitas. You got to cover all the bases, mate. That makes you part Latin. He's part Latino as well. Have some spaghetti with meatballs or a pizza, calzone. Have some Chinese food. Have some, what do Russians eat? Pierogies or something. What else you got? Yeah, that's what I thought. My answer was also fuck off. The most police is Donnie going, is he? Take it easy, Donnie. Ciao. We'll see you next time, my friend. Thanks for coming, my man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I thought there was like zero chance that like prisons just have armored vehicles parked out the front. I imagine they fucking wouldn't. Sorry, Monstro. I probably shouldn't be snacking on peanuts in front of you either, but Rebirth. Yeah, I got some Polish friends in Australia. And they make me shout out to Suze. They make me pierogies and stuff when I go around there. It's awesome.
Oh, my brother!
Anyway, this douchebag kind of seals his own fate when he's just talking about getting away, and then they get blown up by a couple of rockets. They just get blown up because they're douchebags and they had to be killed off. Essentially, that's the only reason those two South African guys got killed off. Or Afrikaners, as the other guy called it, Afrikaners. So they're dead.
It must be your lucky day.
Now this is a great scene. Now he gets away. Right, the what's his name? Luke Goss high beams the car. Police come to get him.
Popo just came up in here.
Popo.
It must be your lucky day. Popo just came up in here.
What are you waiting for? Back door! It's empty.
All right, so just so we understand each other, he's gone in that van. So in the time that he's still in the car at this point, as far as we know, he's still there. He moves now. He's just moved. Now Luke Goss is just dropping out of the car. In that time, by the time Luke Goss has dropped out of the car, he's already gotten out of that car, jumped into his own van.
What are you waiting for? Back door!
That guy's never got to the back door to check it yet, and Seagal's burning around the corner. I mean, I know the man's nimble. But yeah, Popo was old school hip hop slang. That's what the cops. That's what in their rap songs. And he's gone just like that. Now this I just put in so we can appreciate his hair. All right, and I'm not sure what's going on here, but look at it. It's not quite Eddie Munster because it's too thick on top. It's kind of like halfway between Afro Eddie Munster and standard Eddie Munster, but it's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty, though. And the face. Look at the facial expression. I'm not sure why I put chalky white here. Just more because of it. I think it's just more because of his hair. Yeah, this is definitely because of his hair. And the facial expressions. Okay, anyone who says he doesn't do his own stunts, just watch this shit. I mean, that's at least 20 meters, guys. Come on, let's give him 20. Could be 20 meters. We're saying 20 meters. Probably 20 steps.
May I help you?
You guys better step back because it could get a little exciting here.
I don't know what that means. Could get a little exciting in here. Okay, facials. Again, facial expressions. There's absolutely no reason for him to turn and look at her like he wants to just shoot someone in the face. At all. No reason at all for him to just shoot someone in the face. Just look. I mean, it's a marvelous look, but unnecessary.
Little Eddie in the process. I'm looking at him right now. Oh, he's terrified. You know,
So he doesn't care about the kid all of a sudden, right? It's very strange.
I can find you wherever you are. Go for it. How do I know you wouldn't kill him?
He just said before he's going to kill the kid. The kid looks terrified. He says, I don't care, go for it. Now he says, how do I know you're not going to kill him?
Oh, you don't. But as you said, you can find me anywhere.
Our first proof of life.
And now, it is time to say your final goodbyes.
So he told Seagal he wouldn't touch him if Seagal gives him a bunch of money, right? Seagal has to transfer like 100 million or some shit to him, and he won't touch the kid or the mum.
You lied.
He lied. Now, what is he next? What does he say next? That's so powerful. After she goes, he lied. What does he say that's like just delivered with brilliance? Does he say, A, that's what we do? B, I'm a piece of shit? C, it's a fib, really? Or D, your tits are immaculate? Hey, Akira, what's going on, mate? Thanks, bud. So what are we thinking? Powerful next line. That's what we do. I'm a piece of shit. It's a fib, really. Your tits are immaculate.
I love the fuck out of good pussy.
It's a fib, really.
Just his face just makes me want to punch him, which means he's doing a good job of acting well because he just wanted to punch him in the face.
Right, Eddie?
I mean, she does have great jugs, though.
I prefer apples.
Yeah, so this is just weird as shit. He walks away and says, I prefer apples. That's it, for some reason.
I prefer apples.
Huh? Are you done?
Almost. There's just one last person.
So a big plot twist, right, is that he transfers all the money into the bad CIA guy's account. That's the big plot twist in this movie, by the way.
Deserves to be rich.
Asshole alert.
That's one of my favorite scenes because, one, he actually... I didn't edit that. That zooms in by itself.
Asshole alert.
Like, someone did that on purpose. Now, this is where people come to stop him. Now, the people that come to stop him, keep in mind, they are the good guys, right? Now, he said it's a fib, like a lie, not fig. Anyway, he's supposed to be the good guys as far as I know, but these guys are just working at the bank, doing security at a bank, right? That's just their job, is to do security at a bank. They're not doing anything wrong. They're not illegal. They're not mercenaries or mafia people. They're just working at a bank. This is what Seagal does to him. Another kick, lads. Another kick. Sorry, Dave. I didn't get your play on words. I like it. You get a Seagal emoji for that. What do you want? You're gonna have karate chop Seagal. You're gonna have Seagal in a uniform. I like the karate chop to the back. That guy's down. I mean, he just kills everyone. How many innocent bank workers are killed? I mean, the real answer is all of them. I'm just going to keep it simple for you. He pretty much just kills everyone. That guy's dead. He did nothing wrong. That guy did nothing wrong. He was just doing his job. Dead. Just people dead everywhere. But he's not done yet. No, they're the good guys. Don't forget. They are the good guys. 3 people dead. 4 maybe? Looks like there's a 4th here. Let's just blow the shit out of some more people. So now we're just adding more bodies. They're the good guys, by the way. They're the good guys. Look at his facial. Look at his. Just watch his face. Fucking video stops up sometimes. Okay, they get killed too. I'm pretty sure they're just doing their job as well. Doing their job.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to come with me, sir.
This guy just, so his mate here strolls up, takes him in handcuffs.
Ladies first.
This looks like official police uniform, of course. He's just got like a thing around his neck that says police. Whatever is on his what is it, side here? On his, what do they call that shit on the side? On that thing here? Whatever he's got going on there on his shoulder is the same thing he's got around his neck. Official police business. Let's not forget the fact he looks like a gumpy dick when he does this. He puts his hands up in the air.
Ladies first. They need you inside.
Hey, so that's it. He just tells that guy they need you inside. He walks Seagal into a van. No one wants to talk to him. Nothing. That's it. Just a massive bank robbery, and off they go. Nobody, no one asks a question. No chain of command.
You know what? Don't uncover.
You sure?
You guys.
Us guys, we're bad.
They just got walked out of there, Johnny. That's what happened. They just got walked the fuck out of there. And now they're joking about doing a threesome with her, basically.
Look at that shit, man.
This route will take us directly to the Botswana border.
Wait a minute now. We got unfinished business.
So he goes into black mode again. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he goes in and out of black mode.
Wait a minute now. We got unfinished business.
Now that's him. I don't care what anyone says. That's all him, because you see his face right here. So you see his. I mean, maybe that's, you don't see his face, but I think that's him. It could be him. I mean, that looks like him, right? Can we agree that's him? Same kind of chubby little hop. Looks fat enough to be him. Kind of like a Sasquatch Yeti walk, you know? Do we reckon that's him?
Richie! Where's the boy?
I think that's him. Anyway, he goes in, shoots everyone.
Where's the boy?
He asks this guy where the boy is after he shoots him. Now, this guy, after he asks him, right, he goes, where's the boy? Because he doesn't care about the woman. He really wants the boy. When we can, I don't know why he's pretending he wants to save the kid, when really he just wants to save the kid so he can suck on those titties. But anyway, he asks this guy where the boy is. What does this guy say? A, he refuses to say anything. B, he tells the girl to go fuck himself. C, he dies before he can speak. Or D, he sings like a bird. Now, what do we think this bloke does? A, he refuses. B, he tells the girl to F himself. C, he dies before he can speak. Or D, he sings like a bird.
Richie! I will come on your dad's tits and make your mother watch.
And just keep in mind, all Seagal's done so far is said to him, where is the boy, right? And this guy's dying. Maybe he's just trying to, I don't know, maybe.
In the safe house, South Haven.
Just straight away, just gave it up like nothing. Just gave it up like it was nobody. No loyalty to his boss at all.
In the safe house, South Haven.
Safe house. All he says, by the way, is safe house, South Haven. And Seagal knows exactly where that is for some reason. They spent that shit on the budget. And just Bulldog. Bulldog gets his moment of glory here.
Bad parking.
Bad parking. Quality line. Bad parking. It's not even a good line. I mean, the guy fell down and he said bad parking. It's not even close to being a good line. Facial expressions. Just look at his face. Every time he's getting attacked, it looks like he's taking a shit or about to fart, or he's got some bloating problems. Maybe like he's lactose irritable and he needs to shit or just drop a massive fart. they're fighting it out here. Hey, look at it again. His face again. Now looks like he's progressing from fighting to shitting. Looks like he's just eating something. It's just not sitting right. It is. Well, it definitely got at least 2 chins, maybe 2.5 chins. He's got 2 chins and 2 necks. We'll say that. He hasn't got 3 chins. He's got 2 chins and 2 necks. Bam! Right in the nuts. I'd say finally gets him to save them all, right? He finally gets him to save them. He kills this guy. All right, he kills that guy in front. He just kills that guy. After he kills that guy, all right, let's go back. So after he kills this gentleman, Seagal then, what? A, he rushes him out of the room quickly. B, he covers the body with a towel. C, he kicks the body over so the kid can see it all. Or D, he takes his shit right there on the floor. My typing was horrible, by the way. So A, does he rush him out the room? B, does he cover the body with a towel or a blanket or a sheet? C, does he kick the body over so the kid can see it all? Or D, does he take his shit right there on the floor? Think logically.
Can I laugh in your face? Vladimir Putin.
Good pussy. Good pussy.
Black. He killed him in real life. Now he just kicks the body over and just drops a knife on the guy's nuts so the kid can see everything. That's what he's, because he's all about the kid, right? Kid's there. They've seen everything. He decides, I'll kick it over so I can face him. I mean, it's a good idea.
That's okay.
Thank God you're
He's just concerned about him.
here.
You all right? Go ahead. Come on, shoot me down. I didn't think so.
Yeah. I think we've got one more question. This is the last question, right? He tempts this guy to shoot him.
Come on, shoot me down. I didn't think so. You know why?
So he won't shoot Seagal. Why won't he shoot Seagal? A, bullets can't penetrate fat. B, there's no bullets in the gun. C, he still owes the guy money. Or D, Seagal is too awesome and he needs him. Again, A, bullets can't penetrate fat. B, no bullets in the gun. C, still owes the guy money. And D, Seagal is too awesome, needs him. This is the last one. I apologize for the heavy quizzing thing. I should double check next time I do it. I have to have so many quizzy questions, but anyway. You live and you learn, don't you?
Because I'm the only son of a bitch who could do the things that you always want getting done.
And quite right you are, sir.
He's the only son of a bitch that can do the things that he needs getting done. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense, but just disregard all that shit. Basically, are you as good as they all say you are? The answer is yes.
You mean to tell me you let that milquetoast pussy get away?
Milk toast? Man, I always thought he had an explosive personality.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Milk toast, bitches. Milk toast. Apparently milk toast, whatever the fuck that means. Anyway. All right. That was horrible dialogue. Very minimal martial arts, honestly. There's not even a lot of action that involves him or martial arts. It was a real drawn out movie. It was a piece of shit. If it wasn't for the jugs, it would have been unbearable to watch. All right. I think it's time to play. Do I have the
It's time to grab your beer and shore up your coke because we're about to play Sensei or Tubby Bloke.
Texas Sheriff Cowboy Commissioner SF Seagal. Frederick indeed. All right, we're going to play Sensei or Tubby Bloke. For those of you that aren't familiar how this game works, it's very easy. If you think Seagal is the person in the picture, you put a 1 or an A, whatever the fuck. Is it 1 or 2? What do we do? We do an A or B? What do we normally do? I can't even remember. Do we do A or B or 1 or 2? I can't remember what we do. Knuckles aren't fat enough. I think it's 1 or 2. So if you think it's Seagal, put a 1. If you don't think it's Seagal, you put a 2. I think that's what we normally do. Actually can't remember because I'm pretty stoned right now and a little bit. We do 1 and 2. Okay, thanks, Sam. And Rad, I appreciate it. So in this one, do we think this gentleman here sitting with the big lady is Sensei Seagal? 1 for yes, 2 for no. What are we thinking? Is that person enough or are they too white? Does this person look like somebody that will...
I will snatch every motherfucker birthday.
I don't know. Do they also look like someone who loves...
Vladimir Putin.
And constantly looking for... These are the questions you need to ask. All right, we're going to do the quiz countdown. 1 for yes, 2 for not Seagal. 1 for Seagal, 2 for not Seagal. He can't fold his legs like that anymore. All right, we're going in. Everyone got their answers in? 2, 2, 2. We got a lot of one. Okay, so we're about 50-50 at this point. Side angle, Ukraine bomb inspector. Bomb inspector or bomb inspector? All right, I can confirm. Oh, it is in fact Big Daddy. That was part of his little Ukraine-Russia documentary. That is the man himself. Bam, bam. All right, on to number 2. Are either of these two people Big Daddy? That's all I need to know. Is either of these? I'll give you a clue. I won't even make you choose which one. Are either of these two Big Daddy? We're on the set of a movie. It's being filmed. Are either one of these Big Daddy? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Can I laugh in your face?
What are we thinking? 1 yes, 2 no. And if not, why? Too slim? What are we thinking? Too slim? Is that what we're thinking? Is that what we're going with? Too skinny? Okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay.
But it might could be an illusion.
You know, everyone's going with not Seagal, but you know, you never know. It just
But it might could be an illusion.
You just don't know. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe I'm misdirecting. All right, we're going to do it. All right, I can confirm none of them are him. I didn't actually realize that's that a woman or is that a dude with long hair? I'm not sure, but that looks like the guy from Law and Order, Christopher Maloney. I'm not sure if it is. But anyway, congratulations for those of you that got that one correct. Well done, well done. All right, number 3. Is that our man here? Is that our man right there? Again, on the set of a movie. I don't know what movie it might be, but is that the big man? Is that our big man? That's what I need to know. Is that our big man? It's obviously a big man. He's the same height as this four-eyed doofus here, who's not super tall, because this guy is also the same height. So 1 for yes, 2 for no for Big Daddy. What are we thinking? Is this person the appropriate skin color? And by that I mean, you can't really tell. He's got his hands in his pockets, but he's giving off that kind of vibe. Johnny's gone with a 1. Okay. So it is a hard one. It's not as easy because the shape, you can't really see the girth too much. You know, you can't see how rotund he is. It's difficult to see his girthiness. Going fishing. That's good, mate. That's good. All right. Going out on a limb. Going with 1. All right, let's go. Congratulations. That is, in fact, the big man. I don't know what set that was on, but no one can fake that hair. That's unmistakably him. The physique, you know, it's difficult to tell, but I can say it's Big Daddy. All right, now we're in Russia now. Some gentleman here. Is that the big man? Now I'm gonna go for a quick piss while we check this one out. So just bear with me a sec. Is that Big Daddy? You gotta look at the hands, Akira. You gotta look at the hands and the body. You gotta learn. You gotta learn what Big Daddy looks like. I'll be back in a sec. All right, we've got some ones. Okay, interesting. We've got some ones, some twos, some ones and twos. I think the Russian thing swaying people. One sec, I'll just get my fat mug back on the camera. Hello, hello. All right, ready for this one? Boom! It's not him. It's just some fat Russian dude, which I know would count as Seagal, but it's not. So I think that put a bit of spanner in the works for people. Warthog shirt. Yeah. So that is not Seagal. It's just some fat Russian dude. All right, there's two more. That's it. We're done. All right, two more and we're done. Is that one Big Daddy? That's right, Johnny. I throw a curveball, son. Is this one Big Daddy? He's got his shoelaces untied, unfortunately. The shoelace is untied. So that's a safety hazard right there. But is that big man? There's a bit of a gut there, as you can see. Are the hands sausage fingery enough? DC, Rad's gone with a no. Monstro has gone with a no. He's holding a bag. Obviously, could be cookies in that bag. Could be drugs. Could be women. We don't know. Mark's gone with the all-day one. He's confident. He's confident in his abilities there. One sec. Just got to check something. I think I bumped the mic. No, we're good to go. He's confident. No abs to impress. Well, he's got a gut. They both got guts. When's the last time? That's a good point, Dave. He doesn't really carry shit anymore. That is a very good point. Untied shoelaces. Well, one shoelace is untied, and that checks out because he can't bend down to tie it up because he's Seagal. I don't even think he wears shoelaces. I think he just wears slip-ons at this point. All right. I can confirm that's not him. He looks like some British bloke, to be honest with you, or an Aussie bloke, but yeah. He wears his slip-on ninja shoes. All right, one more and then we're done. Actually, I got to put it to a poll before we check. All right, there's the last one. Is that Big Daddy? What are we thinking? There's already a poll on. All right, so we're going. The poll is just ridiculously close. There's like 3 of them have the same numbers. What should we do next? All right. Trailer. Together. All right, I'm going to put a poll out there. This is the last one for Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Do we think it's him or do we think it's not him? The outfit, the walk, the girthiness. You can't see the hands, so the hands are hiding, so it makes it difficult to tell. Too skinny, you reckon? That's an interesting call. The thing is, I can't really put too many photos of him recently because all he does is wear obvious clothing that would make you know it's him. He's his Chinese Asian outfits and his tablecloths, that kind of shit. All right, so what are we thinking? Is it him?
Some drugs or some women.
I like just fucking around with these.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, Paul.
All right, countdown time. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Is it the big man or is it not? It is indeed Big Daddy Seagal, orange tint sunglass era Seagal. This is like full Eddie Munster era Seagal. This, I put it down to 2008 to 2011 era Seagal. That's like when he went full. This is when he came to Australia actually at one point as well. Well done to those of you that got that one right. High five to you. All right, so it looks like Bullshito video is gonna win the day. So actually, I got to admit, I'm quite happy with the latest Bullshito video in terms of how it's tracking, in terms of analytics. It's doing quite well, which is good. It's done like 50,000 views in the last couple of days, which is a lot for a channel of my size and shittiness. So that is awesome. So thank you to everyone who's watched it. If you haven't watched it anyway, go and check it out at some point. But it's it's doing all right. So thank you to all that are involved in watching this. Now, all right, so it looks like Bushido video is going to win. We're going to have to do a movie trailer next week, then it's getting outvoted. But that's all right. It is what it is. In a world where chairs scream in terror from Sensei's cookie's gut and women scream in pleasure. I like that. We could use that. So we can see you contributing there. Who is that? Brother. What's bro? I can't see your name, but thank you. I can't see your name. I can only see like part of your picture. So I don't know who that is, but thank you, bro. All I can see is bro. Brother, brother, someone. But thank you. But I'll definitely, that's a good, you know. Well, we can use a part of that anyway. And women in pleasure. Only one man has the stomach to do what needs to be done. Yeah, we can work it out. But that's a good starting point. Brother Malachi, there we go. Is that Malachi like from Malachi, or Malachi like from what is it? Thor Love and Thunder. But that's part of the script. All right. Looks like we're going to do the Bullshito video. I've got a new one coming up soon as well. It's about Indian. It'll probably be a Bullshito Awards, but I found a lot of videos of Indian dudes doing some weird no-touch bullshit. They've got some technique where they say it's mind control. You learn eventually to be able to blow out candles with your mind, and you know, X-Men kind of shit. Yeah, that doesn't seem dodgy at all. So I had to search in Hindi and Tamil, but I found some shit. Oh, Command and Conquer was awesome, man. Nod and what was it? GI? Was it GI? But yeah, I used to always go Nod. I used to love the obelisks. The obelisk towers were awesome. Those laser beam things. They used to suck a lot of power, but they were awesome. Anyway. All right, so we're voting. We're going 57-43. All right, we're doing the video then. Next week what I might do is, that went too long, the Seagal video, and I had too many questions in it. But next week what I might do is we might start off by watching the new vid, a shorter one, which will be a Bullshito one, and then we might get into the script sink our teeth into that a little bit for the movie trailer. And then, I mean, I can do it by myself. I just thought it might be a fun little thing to do together. But you know, like I said, I can do it by myself. But I thought it would, like I said, it'd be a bit fun to do together as a group. But we can get that next time. We can do that next time. Yeah, okay. But the Indian one's coming up, which will probably tie into some Indonesian woo-woo as well. I've got some more Indonesian woo-woo going on. Yeah, look, I asked Space Ice once about a collaboration, and he said he doesn't know if he has time, which was pretty much, I'm guessing, him saying fuck off. But I can't blame him. I think we also have completely different audiences, though, Space Ice and myself. So again, I can't really blame him for being, I guess, cautious. I'm a bit more extreme with my stuff. He swears, but he beeps it out. But I'm a bit more raunchy with what I say. So maybe I should tone it down a bit, but I enjoy being a little bit, you know, whatever you want to call it, controversial, I guess. Controversial. I mean, sometimes I forget when I go on his live stream as well. I often lean heavily into Seagal banging bitches and stuff, or being black, and I forget that, you know, his channel, the people that watch it might not be as accepting of my weird humor. And might consider it racist or sexist or whatever you want to call it. Something is to some degree. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, now this video I made last week, it's been going great, guns, which is great. Look, Bushido videos are hard to find. I'm trying to find clips that I haven't used before. Some of you guys have probably seen shit already, obviously. You've probably seen a lot of these clips in somewhere along your travels. But I can't run on the assumption that everyone's seen what I've seen or what other people have seen. So what I try and do is just not use clips that I've used before. If I do, I try and use it sparingly to make a point, not recycling the same clips over and over again. Because it's really annoying when people do that shit. But yeah, so I try and find shit that people more importantly, I haven't used, but again, not everyone has seen. Like this guy, I could make a whole video about this guy alone. He got knocked the fuck out at one point, but I could make a video about this dude alone. The triangle on his head is where Seagal got his new hair. Well, I've got an image of that. It's funny you mentioned that, brother Malachi. Thank you again, my man. It's funny you mentioned that, by the way. See if I can find it. What? There's an image of that's annoying. There's an image of a little triangle piece that is like a stick on hair. I used it in one of my videos. Actually, I think it's in this video about Australia banning VPNs. Yeah, did you look at what I wrote here? Yeah, they did. Thanks again, brother Malachi. I appreciate it. They are banning VPNs. So what's happening in Australia is now to be under 16-year-olds cannot use YouTube. So the way that they verify now, or not just YouTube, social media sites, right? So they require you to verify with identification or sometimes biometric face scanning. But generally, they'll want you to upload your license, your driver's license, which has your address on it and your details. So then you lose all anonymity. And obviously, if someone doesn't like what you say, they can come to your door and arrest you for hate speech, I guess. I think England is banning VPNs, if I'm not mistaken. The UK, or England, is banning VPNs, and I think Australia's on the way too. So we're getting there. Yeah, it's fucked. It's not by coincidence. Look, I've got a second channel. Well, I've got a couple other channels, but I've got a channel where I might start ranting about some shit. I'm going to keep it completely separate from this, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I don't do politics because I think it's all bullshit. But sometimes you need to just remind people that it's all bullshit, and just to use a bit of common sense and calm the fuck down. You know, it's not about ideology. It's about there's rich people and then there's the rest of us. That's essentially how it is. There's mega wealthy people, and then there's us. And yeah, people need to realize that. And worry less about picking on a team and worry more about looking after each other and what's true, the truth of shit. Anyway, I do know that I had to verify my age on Humongous Discord by showing my face. I felt violated. I said I was in the same category. Then they messaged me and said I'm nice. Sincere dissent. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Thank you, Skyfall. Appreciate it, mate. California dollars. That's awesome. I didn't know California had their own money. Nah, I know it's Canadian. The old Baz. That's an exchange rate of 23 Thai baht for $1 Canadian. I know that because one of my best friend here is a Canadian fella, actually. Anyway, we're going off topic, but yeah, the world is turning to shit. It is a technocratic society, and there is definitely there's a elite class, and then there's the rest of us. And I know people like to choose sides of politics, but I think one thing we can agree on, that doesn't matter if it's left or right. They both like war, and they're both like destroying the economy and helping out their rich friends, not so much everyone else. That's the most important thing. But anyway, all right, I think we'll finish. Well, look, we're running out of time, so we might skip the bullshit fucking video. We're coming up to 2 hours, so we can. For new poll time then, because it is a. Well, I guess we could watch it. We'll do a new poll. We'll see what people say. Shall we finish on? We're doing it for Paul. Bushido, Seagal music video. We could do both, but we'll just see what order we'll finish it on, because it's important. That's what happens when you pollute the planet. Got to pollute the planet, Tuba. Politics is the entertainment wing of the military. Yeah, I agree with you, David. That's a accurate summary, let's say. Check out my new metal song, Anybody Seen Richie? All right, we can do that before we finish up Humongous. Let me just tee that up over here. I also had another video about this guy about fighting, but Humongous 420 Richie. Let's see what comes up.
Gladiator fight. It was Gladiator school, man. The guards would.
Okay. I have watched that already. That's why it's already read. So I've already seen that. Yeah, I saw it also. That's why I had the red light. See, it's proof I've already seen it. It's already got the red line underneath it, Humongous. Don't know if I liked it though. I'm sure. Did I like it? No, I didn't, man. I apologize. I should have liked it. And just for the record, I hate heavy metal. I know a lot of you guys are rock heads and heavy metal heads and all that kind of shit, but I hate heavy metal. It can suck a fart. Like real heavy metal. Like I'm not into that shit. I don't mind rock, but this kind of shit's like crazy. I don't understand why people like people yelling. But I'll play it anyway.
I have one fucking question to ask you, boss.
I like that. I have a country version. Yeah, I reckon a country version probably better. But for me anyway. Spook Daddy, what's happening, mate? Welcome.
Anybody see Richie? I'm gonna keep coming back until I find him. Gonna cut off his head and shake down his throat.
See, I think personally, you lose the benefit of the lyrics by the music and the not the music, sorry, the guy who sings or whatever, the AI that sings. I'm guessing it's AI, right? The AI that sings, kind of ruins the your lyrics because you can't really get it properly. In my opinion, anyway, I think the heavy metal's ruining your song lyrics.
Who's for the sauce Standing as a middle, you will such dick. Silly jumps around, I think the dick will fix all. You think I'm nothing without my magic gun. No video, I'm starting to get in a bad mood. I say Richie, I'm gonna kick him back into the cycle. I cut off his head and shit down his throat. Boot.
Yeah, I don't like heavy metal. So it's okay. It's just not my style. Heavy metal. Yeah, it's not. I'm like I was never into like I don't know Slipknot and shit or whatever else. But yeah, Karma more attractive version. But I think if you had a better version of it, yeah, it would sound sweeter. The audio is horrible on your computer. Yeah, it might be. Well, I've got a shitty computer with a shitty speaker, but I think it should be playing through the desktop through the anyway through YouTube on the desktop. But anyway, yeah, again, I like your lyrics. I think you just need. I'm not a heavy metal guy, and that's just me personally. Doesn't mean heavy metal's bad for the heavy metal people out there. It just means that All right, now this song here. Let's go through Seagal's song. All right, and then we might finish on Bullshitter. We'll see how we go. This is called "Girl, It's All Right." Now, before we get into the actual song itself, it's got a catchy tune, but the lyrics are what we're going to listen to. The comments: Steven Seagal actually invented the guitar and singing the day he wrote and recorded this song. Steven Seagal is a lyrical genius, a musical genius, a rival to the greatest musicians alive and dead. Guitar skills of Sting, a voice sent directly from the angels themselves. Not to mention the greatest actor ever. Master Seagal is the best SNL skit created. He's a Russian, Mongol, Jewish, Jamaican god. What would the world be without this man? No, not Gory. It's not Gory. Gory doesn't have a film clip, Scotty. That's a problem. This one's got an actual film clip. Gory, as far as I know, does not have a film clip. Because when I type in Steven Seagal music video, there's only a few things that come up. Seagal, Girl, It's All Right, and then my song is one of them. Steven Seagal is here to save the world. And then you got Steven Seagal, Dust My Broom. And then some other shit as well. So there's no WCW Sting, yeah. Unfortunately, it's not Gory, Scotty. I wish it was. I wish there was a film clip to Gory, but it's Girl, It's All Right. So I'm guessing he's in. It looks like he's in Thailand, I guess. All right, so they're singing, and here he comes on guitar.
If I were to say that now I have everything.
Now he's clearly singing about himself here. Do you guys want subtitles, or you're right? Can you hear it clearly?
And I want you to stay, no matter what tomorrow brings.
Stay with him no matter what tomorrow brings, people.
Would it make you feel something so real? Like you could speak your own mind,
Whisper your wildest dreams. And girl, it's all right with me.
Girl, it's all right by me.
Girl, it's all right.
It's all right, girl, it's all right, right by me.
It does look like he's in an all-black band again, right? Looks like he's hooked up in an all-black band again. Am I wrong? He's in an all-black band again, because that guy was black too.
Right by me. Oh, yeah. Once there was a king who lived in a foreign land.
All right, before we continue, right? Just one more poll before we continue. The chorus, I think it's a chorus. Is that what they call it? The chorus. Who thinks he is singing about himself?
Had riches and gold, the envy of every man.
So just listen to this song, right? He's been living overseas for a while, but once there was a king who lived in a foreign land, riches and gold, the envy of every man. I don't know who's he talking about.
He somehow missed out on what I have now.
He somehow missed out on what I have now.
Cause a dream in this world ain't all that I'll ever need. But girl, it's alright
I couldn't understand what the fuck he said there. He's mumbling shit even when he's singing.
by me. Girl, it's alright by me. This is the kind of thing
This is where he starts to hit some high notes, all right? This is where he starts to really hit his high notes.
one might see in a movie. This is the kind of thing that inspires one's greatest poetry.
This is the kind of thing that inspires one's greatest poetry.
Out of a million chances, who would have thought?
Look at those guns, people. Look at those guns on him. Look at the biceps.
I'd be this kind of lucky one. Girl, it's alright. Girl, it's alright by me. Yeah, baby, it's alright. It's alright.
Well, he did hire a whole elephant little ride thing, so they spent a bit of money on the video, not a lot.
Girl, if I should die and have to go away, I know I'll be back to see you another day.
Why are you guys hating on this clip? You know this song made it into the top 20 at one point? I don't know what country it is. I may have made that up, but I'm pretty sure this shit was popular in France. The French people love Seagal's music.
Is one that will last. So let the mountain go cry. Let the sky fall and die. We can't live in the past, and the future won't last. But if we live for today, it won't go away. So
We're always gonna do some creepy shit. Top 20 where? I don't know. I may have made that up, Scotty. That may have been made up.
girl, it's alright. Girl, it's alright by me.
Yeah. That's rare behind the scenes video of Steven Seagal doing what?
A way to express yourself, and I think the martial arts are also. The album is called Songs from the Crystal Cave. The album is being released in France first.
Say France first. I don't know why, but the Frenchies love him.
I think there's about 14 songs on the album. I write my own music. I have about 150 songs I've written. And
He's written 150 songs, by the way, just so you know, 150 songs.
in a single called Girl, It's Alright. Al Anderson's favorite song.
Fuck, who the fuck's Al Anderson?
Al Anderson, Bob Marley's guitar player, and Marty Batista. Keyboard for the Weathers. He's also played for everybody, Lauryn Hill.
For music for me and the guys who are involved, it's been a really great journey with Steve on this album.
Okay. Or here's the alternative. Hear me out. He was paid by Seagal to be on the album.
Best albums I got an opportunity to work with.
My music will, in some small way, make the world a better place. I tried to make it as a painting.
It's like a painting. It is a painting, Seagal. It's beautiful.
Words come from somewhere else about the suffering of mankind, the joy of mankind. I believe that music, all music, is the language of the gods. It's the language of the divine.
He was going through his heavy Buddha spiritual phase, guys, so don't hate on him.
It's the one language that all people understand.
Don't hate on him.
You know, there's no other language that all people on earth can speak. This is the one.
This is the kind of thing
This is the one.
one might see in a movie.
finished the music video here in Thailand. Why I chose Thailand. Thailand is, for a long time, been sort of a second home to me. I love Thailand. It's a
Hey man, if he ever comes here, I'd love to meet up with him. Just have a chat. He'd probably try and beat the shit out of me, but I'd love to have a chat with him.
Buddhist country, peaceful country. We call it the land of the smiles, you know. What other country in the world, every time you walk up to somebody, say hello, they bow to you and say something nice.
They are very friendly people for the most part. I mean, I wouldn't want to annoy them, but they are very friendly people.
And smile.
So the whole music video is completed already?
Yeah.
Are you happy with the final result?
I think for me, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I'm very happy with it.
That video clip is one of the most beautiful things he's ever seen, apparently. Just so you guys know. One of the most beautiful things he's ever seen. All right, let's bullshitto it up. Let's get back to bullshitto now. We'll do the bullshitto too. We're over 2 hours, but we'll just finish up on bullshitto. Depending on how many people are in here. Yeah, it's worth it. We got 35 of us. Let's fucking do it. Craig Vermeulen. Oh no. I'm having a do-rag malfunction. It's like Seagal's hair probably comes off sometimes. My do-rag just malfunctioned. All right. Now, again, like I was saying, bullshitto. It's hard to find new clips. I try and find whatever I can that I haven't seen before or used before. So let's get back into it. The Thais would treat Epstein with respect too. They probably wouldn't. I mean, if they found out what he did, they probably wouldn't love it. But yeah, they don't really get too. They don't really get too into the Epstein side of things. That's one thing I like about being here. If I wasn't on the internet, I wouldn't really know what the fuck's going on in the Western world.
When you're a deadly warrior, you train hard to be prepared for battle.
By the way, I never realized how much people appreciate sound effects. Also, I enjoy putting them in there because it makes me giggle, but I don't realize people enjoyed sound effects as much as I did, which is good. You know, you don't want to overuse it, but
sometimes things work out exactly as you plan. Every punch lands. Your confidence pays off. Sometimes you're a little too cocky and you get what we call sweet justice.
I mean, this guy just had dick vibes all about him.
Sending the Delhi Gladiators in the red, and here we go for the welterweight. Oh! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt!
My dude got locked down like 8 seconds flat.
He's out!
Sometimes you can almost feel the victory on your fingertips.
Okay, so this footage, by the way, is really, really old, but I hadn't seen it before. It popped up on my radar. It's like it's got to be at least maybe 10 years old, right? But again, I'd never seen it before. And then I did see it, and look, his fingers are like right up there. Like he's not even messing around. They are right up there. Like right up there. Like he's not even like a little bit deep. He's in. He is in, man. And the thing is, it's not just one finger. He's got at least 4 in there. He's trying to get 4. He's got at least 3. I'd say at least a solid 2. Poor guy's balls are getting squished too.
Look at it, fuck it. And sometimes you just want to sidekick a bitch because she's got attitude.
If you laugh, you're going to hell.
Today's compilation is just some of my favorite members of humanity displaying the need to remove all health and safety and allow nature to take its course. People that not only sacrifice...
By the way, it's Jimmy Carr said it once. He goes, if I was ruler for a day, I'd remove health and safety, and that way dumb shits would kill themselves off, and they'd be all right. The world would be fine. Darwinism, if you want to call it that. Survival of the fittest.
Their own safety and brain cells out of stupidity, but also individuals that teach things that will likely get people killed.
The traditions, the values, the ethics, the morals given to us by our fathers, by our fathers' fathers, our ancestors, our masters, are not rapidly diminishing. They are almost literally gone.
It is always better to take...
I mean, these guys are some of my favorites. I've used this clip before, but these guys are hilarious.
Take lessons from accredited people. People dressed in correct martial arts attire. Black belts.
not a couple of blokes sitting on the floor.
Doesn't matter. And the old time,
By the way, people are paying them to do this shit. Like, people are paying for this.
and the old time,
Look at it. Fucking.
Why is what? Seriously, why doesn't someone just walk up and just kick him to the face? Just a side. That guy walks up. This guy on the right here. All he has to do is just give him a side kick, just to the face, just a kick to the face, a low kick to the face. It's all over. But drilling what, bro? I know they're drills, but what they're doing right now is not going to save them if I come up with a low kick to his face, or a knee to his head. That's what I'm saying.
Look at it. Fucking.
Like this lovely lady teaching you how to escape a rear choke. Lucy, the librarian, read one too many books on self-defense, and now she's an expert.
Grab from behind. This is what you do. Being choked, you can't breathe. You've got to move fast. Get a breath.
You just get a breath, guys. That's what you got to do. When someone's choking you, first of all, no one comes in. If they're going to choke you, they're going to grab you like, at the very least, they're going to grab you like that and pull. They're not just going to put one arm there. No one does that shit.
You think you're going to pull forward, you're going to go down. Down. Simply sway your arm.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Is in real time?
Real time, guys. Real time. You know, I get it. I understand it. There are some things that are worth drilling that are more practical than other things, I think is what I'm getting at. You know, drilling things that are practical and probably useful are a lot better than sitting back to back with a bloke pretending that those kind of kicks are going to do anything to you, you know? That's all I meant by that. Yeah, like drilling useful techniques are probably a little bit better than that kind of useless shit. That's all. I mean, in reality, again, when someone chokes you, it's not as this woman illustrates it's going to be done. There's a certain reality to things that I don't think people are aware of. And she's kind of giving out false advice. Well, not false. I mean, it's something, but it's not going to be successful. She'd be better off telling him to swing for the person's nuts. Someone black belt. Who give him? Black belt. Who give him? Someone also wrote in a comment that they'll do Lucy in the pink. I'm a BJJ guy and have had to come to terms that MMA exists because you have to mix it. Soccer kicks in street fights are super common and deadly sometimes. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen BJ Penn got knocked out and he was a champion at one stage. Now, granted, he lost the plot a little bit as he got older, but he was still a champion in a gun. They called him the Prodigy, and I saw a video of him get knocked out in a car park. He was probably drunk, but still, trained fighter against the bloke he probably wasn't. It's all right, Lars. Farts can do that, mate. Aunt Trudy from Omaha could beat her children with no problem, but these wooden boards prove challenging. I mean, there's two boards there. She'd struggle to get through them. I don't know how thin they are, but she'd struggle to get through them. Trudy can sure as hell dance, though. Like, she's a black belt, right? That's a black belt. Is that how it works? Am I missing something? She's wearing a black belt, right? So she's a black belt. This lady's a black belt, yeah? But none of this is any of this really going to help her? Again, this goes back to, I know they're practicing kata, which I'm guessing is like learning about discipline, but I don't know if any of this is really going to be useful to her if someone comes up with a 1-2, you know, like a 1-2 to the face. Yeah. I mean, that stuff might be useful if someone comes for a jab cross. I don't think she's a black belt, though. I don't think she earned it. Like, I think the problem is a real black belt, I mean, they'll kick the shit out of me. I got no misconceptions about that. A proper black belt in anything would fuck me up. But I'd destroy the shit out of Trudy. I don't care what she's doing. I'm punching the shit out of her. I mean, she barely has balance, if we're being honest. McLovin fails miserably on his first attempt. I mean, McLovin can't be black belt too. He looks like he's brown belt maybe, but even that's a stretch. Right, you reckon that's a brown belt? That's a bit of a stretch though. I mean, even this little four-eyed git over here, he's having a bit of a look. He's thinking, come on, dude, what the fuck you doing? Hurry up. This girl's having a bit of a giggle here, a little bit of a giggle. Then painfully watches Shaggy from Scooby-Doo upstage him. They just sit him down and make him just sit there in front of everyone. And then fails again. I mean, he does look like McLovin, though. Can we agree that he looks like McLovin? He's just got no follow-through. That's a problem. I can report that McLovin came back strong, and I pray that he eventually went on to lose his virginity. Go McLovin. Fuck that shit up.
Finally. Jesus Christ.
Liu Kang here failed the first time, which is fine, because you can't get everything on your first try. He missed. I mean, shit happens. Sometimes it happens, you know. But following up by eviscerating your knee on the second attempt. Only one dude got this reference, by the way, or only one dude commented about this reference. I'm guessing other people got it, but only one dude mentioned this reference.
Look at it, fuck it.
Here's the plot twist you weren't expecting. McLovin actually grew up to become Liu Kang, who snapped his knee and eventually became this legend. Now, this guy here, I found the full video of him. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, and there are different angles of him. I put it in a YouTube short as well. But yeah, this guy's a legend, and he's my new hero. And good on him. Like, he's probably like 80 years old and still flexible as shit. Bam.
Thank you, Paul.
McLovin went on to kidnap 2 women and use them as his own personal pawns. I mean, that high kick is pretty impressive, man, for an old guy, yeah? Can we just agree on that? I don't think I could do that. I mean, the rest of it's ridiculous, but...
Stop! Thank you very much, Paul.
Stop.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Hey, he's still fit.
Out of that circle!
I'm not mocking this man because he's old. Same as this bloke. It's some Muay Thai fight between like a 60-year-old bloke and a 40-year-old bloke. That would be ageist. Old people can do phenomenal things when they're not shitting their pants or telling long-winded stories. This man is demonstrating Steven Seagal's personal Aikido techniques. Though Seagal usually uses it on 18-year-old women. That's the second time, by the way, I've seen an orgasm technique. Second time. I've seen a different one where a fat guy was doing it. Now there's an old Asian bloke doing it. I also managed to find exclusive footage of Peter Dinklage playing Steven Seagal in the upcoming biography, but with a Hobbit twist. I mean, that kind of looks like a little Latin Peter Dinklage with a bald head. Maybe it's because kind of the dwarfs kind of look the same, or little people, whatever you want to call it, to some degree. But he's currently still waiting for the triangle hairpiece to arrive. Someone asked about the triangle hairpiece. There you go. Boom. That's where it is right there. That's what Peter Dinklage, that's what this guy needs right here. and he could pretty much play a midget version of Seagal.
Gerisinden sanıyorsun.
He's currently still waiting for the triangle hairpiece to arrive.
Look at it, faggot.
I'm not saying that McDojos are everywhere nowadays, but what I am saying is that you should.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Then your kid will know how to fight. A bear, most likely. Fight against a bear.
Black belt, who give him?
Meanwhile,
this is a finals match for some sort of martial arts competition. So this is Chinese boxing, apparently. Someone said to me in the comments, it's called Chinese boxing. Kung Fu, I think. I don't know. But these are the final. These are the elite competitors that made it to the end. Just let that sink in. I mean, this little guy's just got no chance. He just pushed him. There's no technique there. Not even an awesome backing track in montage form could save this crap. I mean, the guy in yellow is a big boy. Yeah, he's got muscle to him as well. He's a lot bigger than the other guy and taller. And even this shit couldn't be saved by "You're the Best" from fucking Mr. Miyagi. You want to learn how to fight? Take up boxing or wrestling. If you can knock someone out, you don't need to worry about getting to the ground against the average Joe. See, the average person would have no chance of hitting this guy in the red and blue helmet, right? And the other guy's a boxer and he still has no chance of hitting him. So you don't need to worry about wrestling. It's good to learn wrestling, but if you can just punch the shit out of someone, you know how to box, you're pretty much good to go. Boxing or kickboxing? Alternatively, there you go, Humongous. There's your clip, bro. You sent me on for the Instagram. Try this ancient technique used by drunk lunatics everywhere. I think people appreciate his guitar abilities and combining the two together. I mean, I don't know why he's ruining his guitar. There's no need to set your guitar on fire, bro.
Steven Seagal is here to save the world and make everything ace. Steven Seagal was born with the blood of almost every
single race. All right. I don't think there's anything else. Let me just have a quick squeeze and see what I got going on over here. No, we saw the little man already. I think we're done. All right. I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. It's been coming up to 2.5 hours. The plan for next week is, like I said, the Indian Bullshitto movie we voted for. Well, I want to go with Attack Force. I haven't seen it yet either. I actually haven't seen 3 of these. I've seen Into the Sun. But it'll be one of these 3. And the new Indian Bullshitto, and I try and release YouTube shorts every day. I know you guys probably don't give a shit about YouTube shorts, but it does bring extra people to the channel. But yeah, if you haven't seen the latest Bullshitto video, watch it without me interrupting every 5 seconds. It also helps the algorithm. Thank you very much. But yes, until next week, my friends, I appreciate you coming to Brother and Spook Daddy. I appreciate you contributing. Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, see you all next week. And thank you all for coming. And I apologize for the quiz crazy video, but I'll sort that out as we go forward. And I'll try and come up with some new games. And next week we'll definitely get into writing the script. Though we're supposed to do that this week, but there was a lot going on. But anyway, thank you all, my friends. Have a good week, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.